Yes, there's been a lot of heavy breathing this morning, a lot of breath. I've been looking at the door every 5 seconds. Is he here? Is he here yet?
Just breathe, we've got
The
this.
moment has arrived. He is considered undoubtedly one of the best strikers ever to have played the game, regarded as one of the greatest football players of all time, understandably. Samuel Eto'o is a retired Cameroonian soccer star who has played for the likes of Barcelona, for Chelsea, for Inter Milan over the years. He has probably the most impressive CV in football history. And the African football legend finds himself in the mother city for an exciting new project, and he is here to tell us all about it. Also joining him is, on the couch, we've got CEO for Fives Football, Adam Fine, who is smiling as much as I am right now. And Alison has stepped in to be translator, so we thank you so much. I love you, man. I love you guys. I don't know why, of all of the million things that I wanted to say to you the first time I got to see you, the one thing I feel like I have to say is thank you.
Oh. Yeah.
Thank you for giving us some of the greatest moments playing FIFA, because you can score from anywhere, incidentally, when we play as you. But some of the greatest moments in footballing history from a viewer's perspective, for those of us who are emotionally invested. Thank you for giving so much back to the game, as you do not only in your country. Thank you for being in South Africa. And also, thank you for being so proudly South African in a weird way. I was watching you over Mandela Day and how much you were pushing the South African narrative and Tata Madiba's legacy. So thank you, my friend. Welcome to South Africa, buddy.
Merci. Merci.
I know you were here to meet me. That's great. Why else are you here? So obviously an incredible initiative. How are you feeling now that you're here in SA?
Ben, je suis heureux d'être à la maison. C'est toujours un honneur pour moi de revenir dans notre magnifique continent. Et j'espère que l'occasion qui nous amène à Cape Town aujourd'hui permettra à des millions de jeunes Africains d'être meilleurs que nous autres.
He's very happy to be here and to his home because he loves South Africa, and very proud to be here in South Africa as well. And then maybe he wished that maybe the project we've got in South Africa will make so many dreams, so many hope go success.
Oh, let's talk about those dreams, Samuel. And again, I love you too, just by the way. Just to get but Adam, let's put some context into exactly what Samuel's doing here. I mean, you're doing something incredible. It's called the Legacy Pitch in conjunction with Fives. Obviously, you being the founder, maybe you can shed some light on this incredible occasion that's happening.
So, thanks to SAB's generosity, we were able to build a legacy pitch. And obviously, you have no better brand in football or person than Samuel.
Yep.
Sure.
I just did the good Capetonian thing and convinced them to build it in the mother city. What's amazing is obviously we know we've got football talent here. We took former industrial land, we've built 2 fields, we've created 5 jobs, and then we've parked 2 NGOs who will be using the facility for free in off-peak times. Wow. The whole key is the sustainability. And the best thing for us is we actually have Samuel to launch it. You know, everyone's been looking for hope the last 18 months, and it's been a particularly difficult month in the country of South Africa. So if we can provide that, bring the main man here, you know, I think we've done our job.
Timing, yeah.
Samuel, how important is it, if you think back to when you were a young player, to have the platform to be able to play, to have the access to structures like this, to be able to improve and develop your skill, but also to be able to see firsthand the stars that you've looked up to, the heroes that have motivated you. Why did you want to come all the way to South Africa for this? What was the tipping point, the motivation to be here?
Oh, quand on a été jeune et connu toutes les difficultés qu'on a connues, même pour jouer au football, même pour avoir déjà ce rêve, il est de notre devoir, quand on arrive de l'autre côté, de donner tout ce qu'on n'a pas eu à un moment donné.
Yeah, when we used to be young, we was dreaming to have all this environment of football, all this facility, all this infrastructure. And now it's time for him to give back to the young kids. So it's very important for him.
Et d'autre part, dans notre continent, on a beaucoup trop de talent. On a beaucoup trop de talent. Il faut qu'on permette à ces talents de s'exprimer, et il est de notre devoir de mettre toutes ces infrastructures à leur service. Et c'est ce que notre groupe a essayé de faire, et j'espère vraiment que ces jeunes garçons et filles qui profiteront de ces installations deviendront nos leaders de demain. Peut-être dans le football, d'autres à travers le football feront la politique, d'autres à travers le football deviendront des médecins. Mais le plus important pour nous, c'était de créer ce rêve, de permettre aux gens de demain de devenir des leaders à travers le football.
Yeah, it's very important to create this kind of dream. And we've got so many talent in Africa.
Yeah.
So many talent. He's very happy to be proud of this project. And he's take this opportunity to thank all this team working on this project during 5 years in Africa, in East Africa. And maybe with this project, we've got maybe will be some international player or some professional player or some medicine or wherever. So he's very happy to be in this project.
Oh, man, and I mean, we are also happy just to have this. Like you said, Adam, absolutely perfect timing. And I mean, we could sit here and talk about the list of the accolades you've achieved and what you've done as an African and how you've inspired.
Yeah.
Truly, absolutely incredible. But just weighing on something that's happening right now, I mean, we are in the midst of the Tokyo Olympics. You being an Olympian yourself among so many other accolades. I mean, take it back to 2000 in Sydney with Cameroon when you won that gold medal.
2001, I think.
2000, yeah. Thank you for correcting me.
It says it on the medal.
Clearly a big memory for you, your country, and I think for Africa as well. But if you can take us back to that moment, I mean, so many moments in your career we could speak about, but as an African, I think that was a big one. What did it feel like, and what was that moment like for you specifically?
C'était un moment difficile pour nous dès le départ, mais c'était un rêve tellement beau, tellement inaccessible. Seul le Nigeria avait pu arriver jusqu'à la médaille d'or, que cet enthousiasme nous a fait voyager. Et cet après-midi à Sydney, quand on devient médaillé d'or olympique, on avait pratiquement tout oublié. On avait pratiquement tout oublié, mais c'était tellement beau de vivre ces moments. Le village olympique où vous retrouvez toutes ces stars qui marchent un peu partout dans ces rues, qui partagent les mêmes restaurants avec vous. Il est vrai qu'aujourd'hui, la situation elle est difficile par rapport à la pandémie, mais à cette époque, on se mélangeait tous, on était dans le même village et c'était une grande famille du sport. Et c'est ce qui rendait encore ces Jeux olympiques uniques.
That was a great moment for him and for his team. An incredible moment because he was discovered this moment. And only Nigeria win this gold medal. Yeah. And that was great for Africa. And when they realized this afternoon that they win this gold medal, so just after this they forget because this is quite different because in this area to this Olympics, you can find some star people sharing the restaurant with you. It's very different. It's not like COVID time.
Sitting down with the same bolt,
yeah. It's not like the COVID time, but really enjoy this moment with Cameroon team.
I know we need to wrap this up. You've got a busy day ahead of you. You've got to go and school Adam on the pitch there.
It'll be easy for him. Alisson has
you guys
moved,
played
apparently.
yet?
No, we haven't played yet.
Good luck with that. But I've got to ask you, because the word legacy gets used a lot, especially for us since 2010. There was so much talk about what is the legacy of a World Cup? What is the legacy of a footballing star? What do you want your footballing legacy to be?
Comment tu veux que ta marque de football soit?
Oh, c'est difficile de dire, d'avoir une seule idée de football, parce que le football en lui-même, c'est plusieurs idées. Moi, la seule chose que je veux, c'est que ces moments passés dans un stade de football deviennent des moments inoubliables pour ceux qui ont la chance d'être dans un stade de football. C'est ça le plus important. C'est un moment de partage. À chaque fois qu'on est dans un stade de football, c'est un moment de partage qui nous permet de devenir après de très très bons amis pour de longues années.
He says it's a long story, so too many stories in the football. Just what he enjoys is that moment who used to be in this pitch. He really enjoyed it, and this moment is a cheering moment for him and for the crowd.
Oh man, and the crowd misses you. The crowd misses you, my friend. There are so many questions we'd love to ask you, but the most important thing is that we have you here in South Africa doing something remarkable that is hopefully going to birth the next superstar, African superstar. So Adam, well done, buddy. I don't know how you pulled this one off.
I got very lucky. And, we're hoping to expand this. I think the other advantage of Samuel being here is why stop at Cape Town?
Yeah.
You know, we've got the now brand Eto'o by 5, so...
Who is going to say no? Who is going to say no?
I think regardless, you guys will have to come play on his pitch.
Guys, thank you so much. Alison, thank you so much for joining us, gracing us with... And enjoy the football a little bit later. Samuel, I love you, man. I love you even more now. You're a superstar. Thank you. So,
we love you, man.